Is it a greenfield implementation?
Yes,
or-
yes, yes, it's greenfield.
Okay, fine. So earlier, this system they have used, right? Before
ECC, they are using.
ECC,
Yeah.
okay. ECC to S4, so this is greenfield, okay, fine. Did you involve in all phases?
Yes, I involved in all the phases, but I confident in relation stage. Before that also I have involved, but I support my lead, my senior lead, because in S4HANA, first time I involved. That's why I support my lead, my team lead. So some of the activities I done.
So you didn't involve from requirement gathering onwards.
Requirement gathering I did.
So which phase that we have involved?
Relation stage I know. In S4HANA, discover, prepare, release, deploy, run. These are in the release stage I involved.
Okay, can you tell me what was your role in that implementation?
In that,
From phase onwards, did you participate in the Hypercare support?
yes, I have supported, and in that I have only as a team member. My role is I have configured in some AP and AR and foreign currency. These are all that I have configuration, and remaining activities in asset accounting. Some of the activities, asset accounting and another EBS, in my colleague is handled. I have configuration only APR and foreign currency.
Okay, did you participate in testings?
Yes, I have done. And testing two type testing I have done. One is internal ITC testing, integrated testing. Another one is UAT testing also I have done. User accept testing also I have done.
Okay. Did you participate in the cutover activities?
Yes, I can.
So tell me which activities you can.
Is in that vendor balances, customer balances, open item, GL balances, relevant open item, and asset balance also we can know that cutover items. I have participated.
Okay, which tool they have used to bring the data?
And LTMC is there.
Okay. So apart from that, did you participate in any other activities before going?
Monthly activities also I participate. Month end activities. Monthly end activities I have involved. I have done the exchange rates also there. They have sent the business. They send the exchange rate and the Excel template. Those template I have to upload in the system. We have to follow the charm process. That charm process, based on through charm process, we can create the PR and do the configuration. What is the development system? That configuration we have to move the quality. After that we have to testing. Exactly what are the template we have to upload in the development. Those are all will coming are like that. We have to testing and data validation. After that we can move the production. These are all the process we can do the month end activities.
I mean, how many days provided the Hypercare support for that time?
They are Hypercare support 2 months.
Okay, so as you supported Hypercare, did you face any challenges while Hypercare support?
Yes, some I have faced some of the challenges in the Hypercare while doing in the time. While going the go live in the time, we have to some of the data is not trigger, data GL balance is not matching. In the time, we have to support to them and we have to rectify the issues and we can explain to the user also.
Okay. So as you work as for right, so Did you notice any major changes compared to ECC?
Yes, yes, so many changes
Can
there.
you
In,
tell
yes,
us?
in ECC, as per now changes. In ECC, we are following the so many tables. And as per now, we have universe table is AC DOCA. At the same time, on ECC, we have currencies. There's three currencies there: company code, local currency, hard currency. And as per now, we have 10 currencies there. Total, mainly we can use the local currency and global currency. Remaining 8 currencies predefined. At the same time, after that, and ECC and as for accounts receivable, they are FSA the function financial supply statement is there, and and APP also accounts payable also in ECC we are creating the customer vendor separately, but in as we are creating the business partner app is the BP role. We can create the BP role and is there in as at the same time ECC in depreciation we are following the uh, uh, planned run, unplanned repeat restarts. In Yasvarana, there is no change. Only real-time depreciation is there. Real-time depreciation there. At the same time, Yasvarana, we are following the some mostly Yasvarana ledger concept. Leading ledger, non-leading ledger, simulation ledger, prediction ledger is there. In external ledger is also there. And in asset accounting, Yasvarana, technical clearing account is also there. Technical external ledger we can only reporting purpose we can use that, and simulation ledger foreign currency revaluation purpose we can use that as for an ledger. These are all changes is there.
So, what is the importance of technical clearing account?
Technical clearing account to reconciliation the better way between GL and asset subordinate purpose we can use that.
So, did you participate in asset year-end activity?
Yes, yes. In asset year-end activities, I have follows in number ranges, section and asset period close and AJAP, HR, T codes, we can use that.
So, what are the prerequisites to close asset year?
Prerequisite and asset closing.
Hmm.
Any asset is outstanding is there, those asset we have to move the next year. Any asset is closed, then that asset we can't move. For example, one of the asset is that is life of value is closed. Then that asset we can move the asset. Only you can move which is the outstanding balance is the asset. Those balances, those asset we can move that for the next year.
Apart from that, any prerequisites?
Another is also there, but I did not remember now. Another two element, prerequisite also.
Okay, no problem. So, what is the depreciation accounting entry?
Depreciation account that are accumulation depreciation account.
Okay. So, are you comfortable integration part?
Yes, yes.
So, FI to MM, FI to SD, FI to PP.
FI to MM, FISD I have worked. FI to PP I did not work. FIPS I have little bit of knowledge. Project system and WS element is there. That is a little bit of knowledge. PP I did not work. Only two integration I have worked.
Okay. Tell me about procure to pay process.
Purchase requisition, purchase order, goods receipt, invoice verification, vendor payment. This is the P2P. We are getting the entries in the MIGO entry, and the time goods inventory raw material conductor GRIR clearing account. After that GRIR clearing account to vendor account. After that vendor account to outgoing bank account. These are all entries we are getting then P2P side.
Okay, so here, what is the importance of GRIR clearing account?
GRIR clearing account, which is the we can find the GR is done, IR is pending, IR is done, GR is pending, like that. We have any open item, then we can find the.
Okay. So tell me customization flow, FI2MM customization flow.
FI2MM customization.
Yes.
Um, Customization flow means. OBYC we can do that configuration in FIMM integration. In that time we can do the some of the transaction keys there, BSX, WRX pieces. Once you go the BSX transaction, then we can assign the GL and with combination validation class validation modifier. That GL, which is a raw material, which is a function, we have to identify that. Like that same we have to configure in WRX also. Then with system it will identify the while doing the posting the entry in the time, which is system it will identify the based on the transaction keys.
Okay. Accounting category reference for material, right? Where we can assign, to determine the price control or something.
Yes.
There is a conflict, right? Can you see that flow?
Here price is we are getting the in invoice level it coming the while doing the invoice in the time it coming the material master. Material master account tab is there. In the time we can assign the price based on that price it will come in the invoice.
We have different price controls. Tell me those.
Price is a standard price and moving average price is there. And
What's the difference between both?
Standard price we can use the invoice order level and purchase order level, two levels is there. And then moving average price is there in the time stock fully available, stock partial available, stock not available. These are all the is there in moving average price.
Okay. So coming to vendor payment.
Okay.
Here we have a automatic payment program, right?
Okay, APP.
So yeah. So in that screen now we have field next payment date.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So what is the importance of that?
Next payment date means which is the outgoing due the invoices. Those invoices is coming in next payment run. For example, today we are doing the payment run. Invoices, some of the invoices today outstanding, some of the invoices also tomorrow is the due date. But next payment run date, day after tomorrow. In that time, who is the outstanding, those invoices coming in that time.
Okay. So vendor list, how many payment methods can be assigned?
Here we can assign the multiple payment methods is there, but actually we are following the in our client in our business. In foreign one of the payment is there, and domestic one of the payment is there, and SAP payment and other payments one of the payments is there.
Okay, can we assign
to identify which is the payment our international, which is the payment domestic. To easily identify purpose we can follow. We are following that.
So is it possible to assign payment method at invoice level?
Yes, we can assign in invoice level also. We can assign the payment method. For example, vendor XYZ one of the vendor is there. That XYZ vendor they have 5 invoices. One invoice they are only separate payment method we can assign, and another invoice we can assign the another payment method. At total vendor master level also they are assigning the payment method separately. Everything we can do that. If you go the invoice level, in the payment tab is the basic tab, and payment and is the tabs is there. In the time tabs you can mention that payment method is there, and payment terms and is there. Which is the invoice, which is the payment, day fixed payment terms also we can assign there.
So I have a 10 invoices for particular vendor. I
Okay.
don't want to pay one of the invoice. How we can manage?
Sorry, sir. Can you please? You have 10 invoices there.
We have 10 invoices
Okay.
for the vendor.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't want to pay one invoice in
Okay.
those 10, right?
Yes.
How we can manage?
Yes, we can block that. APP run is while doing that. An additional tab in the time we can mention that invoice particularly we can block that.
Okay. So after F110 automatic payment,
Yes.
profile will generate and bank will receive, right?
Yes.
In between there is a process.
Yeah, DME process is there. APP run after that we can generate the flat file. That flat file we have to send the bank through DME process. Here we can configure some DM data medium exchange. In the time we can configure some OBMP1 data create payment medium and create payment medium variant DME tree and OBMP4 and FBZ beacon. These are the configuration we have to follow that. Then that file we have to send the A11 directors. From A11 directors we send the bank. After that bank we are send the bank statement to A11 director. We are getting the from bank statement from A11 director to SAP. These are the process. Here we have to the 3 stages. And header level, transaction level, trial level. Header level we can give the document number, company code and give that term. After the transaction level we can give the vendor name, IFSC code, bank, currency. Those are all the fields we can mention that. And header level, transaction, trial level we can mention number of items, those are all mentioned there. These are the totally DME process.
Which client you configured the DME?
This in Syngent client. And recently TCS are working in Philips client. That Philips still they are using ECC. So at the same time that project also support project, operation support, life science project. So then we are supporting the support project. I am telling the previous Syngent client I am telling that.
Okay, in the client, what are the approval levels?
Workflow approval level.
Hmm.
Yes, there is 3 levels is there. One is team lead and another is project manager. One is there, team lead. One is service lead. These 3 lead we have to follow. Any incident, any incident, major incidents there. That in here in support project 2 levels is there. L1, L2 support is there. We are supporting L2 support. L2 support means many major some of the configuration and development. Those are all we have to do that. In that time we can do that. Take the approvals from the my lead, service lead, and project manager. While doing the configuration, in that time we have to follow the charm process. That charm process also we have to those approvals. We have to take the approval from 3 levels.
Okay, so bank will provide specific format, right? And
Yes.
based on that we will configure. So, did you face any challenges while configure
Yeah.
DME?
Well, DME changes, challenges.
Yes.
Yes. Here we can that flat line we have to set the bank. In the time we can follow the some of the that file we have to upload and we have to send the bank. Here some of the balance is not matching there. Sometime while flat line that flat file we have to follow the some that means the transaction is totally transaction is some flat file separate is there. That transaction we have to while uploading in the time we have to match them and balance also sometimes not match it and data sometimes not properly not triggering. Why it is not triggering? why it is not mapping. That those are all the challenges I have faced.
Okay. In especially DME, did you notice any change in S1?
Yes, for
Hmm.
I did not notice, but I have
Transaction wise?
a transaction wise. No, I did not observe, but I did not.
Okay. So, are you comfortable EBS?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Tell me the process. EBS process.
EBS we can do the here some of the means what I'm saying. Some we have to do some configuration. EBS means electronic bank statement. Here the bank statement we are following the somehow we have to do some configurations also there. Those configuration we have to define account symbols. That symbols to assign to GL accounts. Creating posting rules and creating posting types. Creating transaction type to MT9 for the MRPD. Create assign transaction type to bank accounts. These are all the EBS we have to follow that. Then these are all the EBS configuration.
Okay. So, I mean, F underscore 5.
Is manually upload the bank statement.
Yeah, so is in your client a manual or automated? That one?
Automated. Sometimes it's not done, then we have to do the any.
How they automated?
Sorry,
How they automated? Right?
automated.
How how they automated?
That I did not do that too, but one of my lead is my team. One of my colleague is doing that. That process also I did not observe that.
No problem. So how many DME format trees can be assigned to one payment method?
One payment method we can, how many DME formats?
Hmm.
Only one payment can follow. One DME format, one payment method we can.
Okay. So we have a freight charges, right? We
Yes.
have freight charges.
Yes.
So for PO related Miro invoice, how freight charges will be paid?
Here, there, for example, inventory raw material account data 1000 rupees, freight charges 100 rupees, to vendor account. These like that we can.
No, I'm asking how that link is there from PO to Miro, so we can post.
I think sorry for that. I am not able to understand. Here, freight charges configuration or are you asking in any entries? Are you asking
Not entry.
configuration?
Yeah. Yes.
In that configuration, while doing that creating the PO, in that time mentioned that PO level,
PO level.
okay, they will mention person. They will do that freight charges.
Condition.
Yes.
Yeah, based on that condition, while posting the Miro, that will determine. And there is options, right? In Miro, did you notice for Miro or normal invoice, we have options.
Invoices. I did not observe that.
We have a tab in right side, material or service or delivery related.
Yes, there. But
That's what I'm.
their tab is there, but deeply, what is the tab elements is there, but I did not know. That's why I am telling.
Okay, no problem. Are you comfortable AAC process?
Asset under transaction. Yes.
Yes. Tell me the process.
Asset under transaction, we can follow the create the main asset and sub asset, and that is asset flow is there. Here you see we are getting requiring the uh, we are acquiring asset, and after that we can mm, that is asset EEC process. Here we can follow the uh, that is sorry, I did
Okay,
not,
no problem.
I did not remember. Asset flow, I know, I have idea. Main asset and sub asset, and asset acquisition, and depreciation key. After that, depreciation run. After that, asset
No
sale,
problem.
asset sale, scrap. These are all asset flow I have remember, but as you see, I did not remember now.
Okay, no problem. Okay. So, are you comfortable order to cash flow?
O2C process. O2C process means FISG indication.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me that now.
Yes, yeah. Sales orders, sales order. Here we can do the VKOAC configuration. VKOA configuration. In that time, we can do the some of the customer account assignment group, material account assignment group, account key combination is there. Then customer account assignment group coming in the customer master, material account key assignment key will coming in the material master, account key combination will coming in pricing PRO00. Based on that, it will coming the here we can follow the COGM account that are finishing good account that are to customer billing account that are to goods finishing goods account, customer billing account that are to say finishing goods COGM account that are and up to say finishing goods. After that that is COGM, and after that finishing goods. After that billing, customer billing. After that customer billing, COGM account that are to finishing good. After that customer billing account that are sales account, sales after that customer incoming bank account are to customer account. These are all the entries we are getting in the VKY calculation.
Okay. While PGA, you said
PG, post goods issue.
yeah,
Yes.
cost of goods sold to FG, right?
Yes.
How those accounts will determine?
Here finishing goods is coming the while doing the BSX transaction. There it will coming the finishing goods, because in BSX transaction we can assign the which is the material finishing goods, raw material trading, like that we can assign the BSX. So here finishing goods it will coming the BSX transaction key.
Okay. What about cost? Cost of goods sold?
COGM it will come in the uh, customer that is it will coming the customer account decision.
ODOC only from GBP. Okay. So, while building customer to revenue, right? How that revenue account will determine?
Sorry, can you please?
No, customer to sales revenue, right? While billing the account, while billing the
Yes, sir. Billing customer account and sales account.
accounting will be customer to sales revenue.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So that revenue, how it will determine that account, revenue account?
That is there a VKY configuration we can that based on that it will come.
So VKY, that accounting key where we assign.
Yes,
Here is the accounting
yes.
key, right?
Customer is there customer master assigned as assignment group that will come in.
Yeah, that is fine. Based on material group and customer account group, and I mean based on that combination, that ERL account will determine.
Okay.
The account key is ERL, right? That is assigned somewhere in company.
Uh, the tab I did not remember now.
No, no problem.
Uh,
Okay, no, fine. So while big billing accounting will release, right?
yes.
There is the nothing but customer to revenue. So in S4 HANA, in AR side, I mean especially in billing accounting, we have a feature.
Yes.
Do you know that feature exactly?
I know the feature. Uh, the feature is the tab is exactly uh, the feature is there, but the feature I can see. I already see that.
No problem. So coming to CO,
Okay.
so I mean, do you have a knowledge on forecasting and?
No. I did not do that.
Okay. So which areas you are comfortable?
Cost center, cost element, profit center, and the internal order. Till internal order only I have. And COPA I did not.
Okay. So can you tell me difference between assessment and distribution?
Assessment and distribution is only you can assessment is we can allocate in the cost, primary cost and second cost we can allocate, but we can't identify the source cost elements. And distribution also uh, uh, that means
Okay, no problem. Also, are you comfortable valuations and substitutions?
yes I can.
So, what is the difference between both?
Validation we can do the which is the user will give the what is the given the inputs, based on that it will do the system it basically we can do the some condition restriction we can do the validation means any any while doing the posting in the time we can control the documents and the posting in validation. That purpose we can do. In substitution means, for example, user will give the selection of the mandate option. Then it will mandate option behalf of he will select another option. In that time, system will throw the error. That is a validation. In substitution means we can do the user will give the instead of A he will give the put B. Our system automatically it will take the A. That is the substitution we can do.
Okay. Did you involve IDOC?
Yes, IDOC also have. In IDOC we can inbound, outbound is two is there. Mostly we are getting the issues inbound in.
Okay. If you fail IDOC, where we can process?
Sometimes so many IDOCs is failed. Based on that, some different scenarios is failed. Some of the it will some of the invoice, some of the IDOCs we can re-trigger VD87, VD87. We can reprocess, then it will success. Some of the invoice.
Okay. There is a 3 records in IDOC structure, right? What are those?
Sorry,
3 records.
records.
I mean, in IDOC we have a data record. There is 3 records. Right?
Yes, we are only in.
Control record, data record, status record.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Here, in that time we are IDOC two types, basic and extension is there. Basic IDOC we can modify the data. With extension, we can modify the data. In the time, segments is there, different segments is there. In IDOC, we can do the configuration of port creation, partner profile, message type, basic message type, RFC connection. These are all the we can do the IDOC configuration, and segments. Different segments is there, and those are all the we can date. So inside segment, we can go that date, IDOC number, IDOC now we can find the PO number also in segments.
Okay. So you are not working anywhere, right? Right now.
Right now, I did not work. Already my last work is January 10th, 2025. Now I am trying to attend the interviews.
Okay, fine, Bashan. Thanks for your time. Our HR will get back to you. Okay.
Okay.